we're not gonna use that route anyway to curb the traffic, because then the drivers on that side, and the cars to get on this side.
That's where they did that, that's why they had to make a turn.
Yeah, they
You
had to
have to do
make
it backwards, so you're on the driver's side, that's why they.
Their parking lot, come back. You see what they did?
Okay.
To get on that.
I hope we can work it out, because, when I see it, like, after hearing it, you don't have to use that curve, and I can just, it's the building right there, so the drive-through is over here, I can just move the drive-through over here, and without touching that curve, I can still hit the drive-through, they can go straight into that, 183. They don't even have to hit the...
If you can move the drive-through to the front wall of the building, that solves your problem.
Yeah.
Yes. That has been from my perspective, like, least indulgent, to be honest. Because we just pursue our business, we're not in a position to spend a whole bunch of money to, you know...
How many do you own? You said you own several, I was just curious.
We have 2 more stores.
2.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, to be clear, then, you know, the drive-through
Exactly,
at this
yes.
point,
Yes.
you can work on an idea of how you think it would work, you can get with city staff, they'll walk it through, to tell you where you're at, or where it needs to go from that point, P and Z, and then it'll come back in here, but,
Lions Club.
I would think that,
I'll work on that.
drawing it up what you want and getting with city staff to, see if it's feasible from their end before it moves in any farther.
Sure.
Okay, anybody else have anything on this topic before we close it? We're gonna close public hearing, go on to item number 14, action. Public hearing in order to consider approval of the proposed request regarding the application approval for specific use permit at 5001 River Oaks Boulevard as requested by Mohammed Ramon, I guess, for the sale of alcoholic beverage, beer and wine in accordance to section 23A.G.3.J for off-premise consumption convenience store pursuant to zoning ordinance 1331-2021 as adopted and amended zoning case SUP 2022-0009. Can I get a motion on this? I'll make a motion then that they be allowed to sell for the alcohol sales of beer and wine at 5001 River Oaks Boulevard as requested, and with that there'll be no drive-through whatsoever at this point.
It's not approved.
That's not approved.
Not a sale.
That's first and a second. She seconded. Exactly.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve the,
All the footage.
we have a motion and a second to approve the alcoholic consumption, permission to sell beer and wine at 5001 River Oaks Boulevard. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed? Motion carries.
We know for the record it's for off-premise consumption.
Off-premise?
Yeah.
Yes. Only.
So now you know that you can just go to Gordon and with a plan if you're gonna move forward with the.
Does he start with you, Gordon?
Me and Marvin, yes.
Yeah.
If y'all can, maybe, if you know Marvin, or get one of them cards.
And then
I'm sure y'all can,
he'll help you get what you need to do.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you for your interest in
Yeah.
the city.
Thank you.
As we're trying to grow our city, we need that.
Okay, item number 15, consider approval of ordinance 1366-2022, amending the fiscal year 2022-2023 general fund budget, expending event center dollar donation funds for entertainers as requested by the community center director. Marvin, let's see, the Shirley's aren't here.
Yeah, they're not here tonight. They're wanting entertainers through the month of January, amounts to $1,350. We've been doing it from their jam session money, but it has only got $211 in it. There's no more money to do this like we've been doing throughout the year. And so they would like to take $1,350 out of their dollar donation fund toward the entertainers through January.
How much is in their dollar donation?
$21,303.02.
Do we know if that, when they do that, do they make money? When
Not
they,
very much, no.
so why?
Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't.
Sometimes they make a little.
Well, they must not be making much, or they wouldn't have to be asking to
Exactly,
transfer money.
so why are we
Who
talking about?
gets paid the $150 per week? Who does that go to? Do we know, Marty?
Do what, sir?
Who does the $150 per week go to?
It goes to the entertainers themselves.
Yeah, it goes to a David Bennett for karaoke.
Yeah.
So is this a one guy, or is it?
One, apparently, from what I understand, I don't know much about it, is one guy who's doing karaoke every week.
And do we have numbers of people that go? or-
I don't know.
I just wonder, you know, question why we're paying someone to come up there and sing. Why don't they pay?
The people coming to the place
Yeah, if they,
that want to do the
they
karaoke.
participate in.
Well, my question is, this, donation funds that they want to take it out of, is that theirs to use at their discretion?
It's for the community.
With,
Yeah.
council approval.
But it's usually used for stuff like this, or it's used for improvements?
It's used for equipment,
Lots of
improvements, lots of stuff.
But it hasn't been used for entertainers in the past.
No, it has not.
So Mark, can you comment on why the entertainment line item was removed from their budget?
Their initial plan was that they weren't going to do any entertainment this year, that they just take it out of their jam session money. Apparently, they got more involved in it than...
So the jam session is different than the karaoke event,
Yeah.
or the same?
What's the jam session? What does that consist of, and
They get to play instruments, I believe?
who?
It's just
Yeah, and they put all the
volunteers,
donate up there and
play,
people
people
coming up there.
sing.
But nobody pays them.
Sing. Huh?
Right.
Nobody pays them?
No,
No, it's a different singer singing, is the way it's always been.
we just provide the building and they come up there and set up. There's usually anywhere from 10 to, sometimes 10 or 15, people that play instruments. And then there's a lot of people that come up there and listen. Some people, some dance, some sing.
Is there a charge for people to, like, want to go?
No, it's
So
not free.
it's just open to whoever?
Yeah.
And,
The past people made a donation.
Yeah,
They sell,
the
in the past, they've sold concessions and stuff, and I think that's where they raise money for.
I feel like this is part of a hard lesson learned in budgeting.
yeah.
Did they take the entertainment out because of COVID? 'Cause people wasn't coming?
No, they took the entertainment out because they didn't know what the future was.
And because we were losing,
down the road.
we were losing so much money on that.
Yeah.
Like on average.
big-
Originally, our entertainment plan they had out there was $3,000 and $4,000 out of people out of, Branson or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
So they moved away from that and they started doing it with local entertainment.
So can we, does this have to be approved tonight? Can we have them come to a meeting and tell us more about it?
Or are they gonna do this next Sunday?
Yeah, I mean, that's the only problem.
Can we approve enough to get us to the next meeting?
Sure.
I mean, I think we'd just feel better about knowing how many people come to the sessions, wouldn't we?
Well, can't we hold it off on approving until they give us the stats?
Well, if we can do that.
We can do that and have them bring it back. If I pay it right now, pay it through the entertainment account, which has zero, it will be negative.
Well, I think she's saying or what are you saying?
I approve it all. I would Steve, let's approve this for.
Approve 1 week?
Yeah.
So approve $150?
Well, we got 300 invested for their thing they had this weekend.
What did they have this week? What was
They
it?
had that volunteer,
For the volunteers.
Was that on Saturday or Sunday?
I think it was Saturday.
Saturday.
So what was happening there Sunday?
I think that was,
The karaoke.
Okay, so they went ahead and did it knowing they didn't have the money in the budget. Is that what I'm hearing? Cause you're
What-
saying now.
What I asked
$150.
forgiveness and permission.
what I did was,
That's where we're at.
I paid it out of the entertainment, I approved it until they could go to council.